Hey guys, and CSFan001 here, welcome to what I believe is part 33 of the walkthrough. Last time we finished up Belleville to 100% for the walkthrough. This time we head to the final area of the game, the fourth ring of Furon. Final area. Only 8 or 9 more parts.
Unapproachable splendor of the Emperor's Summer Palace? You sound like the cruise director on Love Boat.
Well, I have a bit of history here. Giving tours was one of my duties.
What was the other?
That's fine. Nothing you say can make me tell you.
Fine, I don't have time for this crap. I've got an appointment with the Emperor.
This area has some of my favorite dialogue ever. It's pretty funny dialogue too. I hope you guys are gonna like it.
No matter how many times it kills me.
Oh, look! Nexo saucers! You're right, Crypto. Plans are for morons.
I like the music for this. Dun 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 dun.
Time to go kill the old man.
Cutscene again. A lot of cutscenes in this area.
I told you not to give out this number.
Crypto. What? Who's there? I told you, I don't like cookies. Pops, what have you done with your body? Why are you here? Well, most high Emperor meningitis. We were sort of tooling around the neighborhood and thought we'd just drop by. And what state with you? Oh, your little house boy. Klepto.
Crypto.
Whatever. What are you doing away from your post, puppet? Why aren't you out collecting furon DNA?
Why aren't you sucking my blaster, Methuselah?
Don't make it angry. Sucking your blaster? What's that? Some sort of innuendo?
I got something to put in your endo, you lying pussack.
I don't have to take this abuse. Well, now you've done it. He's kicked us out of the city entirely and put up an enormous city shield.
Massive lag.
Whatever. I'll just shoot this shield too.
Nope, this one can't be destroyed by shooting it because it's green.
Green.
That's funny. I gotta admit, that's kind of
If
funny.
you want to get inside the shield, we'll have to deactivate it.
Alright, this level's pretty long.
Fine. What now?
If I remember correctly, we have a lot of stuff to... There's a lot of stuff we have to do.
But the generator room is protected by its own 2 shields. And each of those shields has its own mini-core that must be destroyed in the rooms beside it. And those rooms have their own shields which can be eliminated by destroying the nodes of the same color.
Of course.
Who the hell designed this serial security card? Who'd even try to break in there?
Us.
Precisely. Just destroy the shield is down, Crypto. Get in there and destroy.
So yeah, the planet Furon, as you can see by the map here, is pretty spread out. And it's basically, it's the fourth ring of Furon, it's the vacation ring, and it's not the actual home planet, though. I believe that's actually the home planet right there. But, basically, there's a bunch of areas, and you can really only get to them by asteroids or by saucer. So it can be a little bit tough to navigate this place, so just keep that in mind. It takes a while, but... So this is probably going to be 9-ish videos. It's a relatively long area, because I believe there's 6 missions, but there's like 2 long odd jobs and 7 challenges, plus the spread out Art Boodle landing zone. So it's going to be a long area. Which is good for a final area. Teleporters. Simply walk in to activate it. Okay. Let's do that. If I remember correctly, this level takes a little while.
Exos? I understood it from you still. But what would the Emperor watch those things?
Come on, Fox. Everything over like sha-na-na.
Alright, so in this area, the interesting thing is that basically you won't be fighting any more humans. All the enemies in this area are going to be Nexos.
Use your temporal fist on those platforms in the middle. Getting it now?
I knew what to do already. Yeah, it's a pretty big area. There's a lot you're going to have to do here. And you're only going to be fighting enemies. And you're only going to be fighting like furon type enemies. It's going to be these Nexos. The Nexos are really not as bad to kill now. At least the greens and blues are. And really, as I said before, the greens and blues are sort of the equivalent of the infected humans in Destroy All Humans 2. And the red Nexos, which we're going to be meeting soon, sort of a unique enemy to this area, they are basically the equivalent of the Blisk Warriors, so they're the toughest enemies in the game. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so we've solved the first puzzle. I think there's going to be 3 total puzzles, if I remember correctly. There's one that I always get stumped on, though, embarrassingly. Okay, we get that we have to destroy the red power nodes. That's all you had to say, game. And as I said before, this area has some of the funniest dialogue ever in a Destroy All Humans game, in my opinion. I hope some of you guys know what I'm talking about if you have played through the game before or seen other walkthroughs of it. What Pox's other job was.
Destruction.
To you, it's destruction. To me, it's Thursday. Exos come out and play. Whoa, Pox! Did you see that one?
I really don't take a lot of shots to destroy.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Crypto, please shut up.
Steve!
Steve!
Steve?
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. Kick ass. Awesome.
It doesn't even make sense. The Jugger Conroy joke of Steve didn't even come out until like 2011.
No, there's no place like home.
Definitely, although this is the offering around her. I think the actual planet of Furon would take too long to learn.
Excited to play the old Huminko with me.
Ah, yes, especially after a decade of watching game shows on television. Do these humans actually find this Nipsey fun?
I guess we're gonna miss part of that dialogue.
And replacing the main game pieces with humans? Ooh, good times.
I guess he's not gonna make the joke just yet. Let's transport in, shall we?
Crypto, you have to find a way to keep that center panel charged.
Alright, this one's not bad.
All surrounding trigger panels can charge the central panel.
Walk
One
around
at a
these.
time is not enough.
Now we're just gonna have to hit all 4 of these at once.
Charging only one of its connectors at a time doesn't give the main panel enough energy.
Easy pickings.
Yeah.
I'll have meningitis' head on a stick before lunch.
That was really easy. That's all you had to do.
The door, Crypto. It will only get harder from here on in. The shield generator complex. The shield generator core is well protected.
This is the one that always gives me trouble.
Otherwise, they just call it the middle. I suppose I'll have to shoot a missile at a 2-meter wide exhaust port without a targeting computer.
Great job ripping off Star Wars for the like 5th time this walkthrough. Okay?
The core will be at the top of this chamber.
It's an obstacle course, like on Battle of the Network Stars, only with guns.
This one always is hard for me. I don't know why. I just always have a difficult time with this one. I think I remember how to do it this time, though.
Just behind all those
I think this is how you're supposed to do it. I think. I guess we're gonna find out in a few seconds. It works!
The shields are down.
actually worked. I actually did it right the first time.
A 1 in a million shot. All that time bullseyeing womp rats back home wasted.
Shut up.
Oops. The cost of every single one of those Nexus is coming out of your paycheck. Now get out of my face and get back to work on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we're really gonna do that. So that's the end of that mission. Man, I could have sworn that mission was longer. I guess not. I guess my memory does not serve me correctly today. So yeah, this area has a lot of stuff you're gonna have to do. There are, as you can see, only 6 missions and only 2 odd jobs, but a whopping 7 challenges and 5 landing zones. So since we've got the time, we're gonna get started on that now. Let's see. It looks like the first landing zone is to the right.
Just give me one good shot.
You can't force your way into the palace. It's key to the biometrics of a few trusted individuals. And as the Emperor's former my biometrics will still be in the system.
Former boy.
Wait, let's hear this. Let's hear it.
And my biometrics will still be in the system.
Wait a minute. Did you say...
Wiper! I wiped him whenever he wanted or needed.
I love this dialogue in this area.
You said classified. You meant assified.
It was an internship. 1 summer. And I did not enjoy it.
All right. No need to get defensive. Just forget it. Forget I mentioned it. Let's wipe the slate clean.
Oh, all right. Anyway, if you're done making snide comments, we can use my biometrics to get us into the palace.
Great. But perhaps you haven't noticed. You don't have biometrics anymore, hologram boy.
I don't really want to miss this dialogue, so that's why I'm not talking to the statue.
With the technology on this world, I can finally clone myself a glorious, sinewy new body, which we can use to open the palace door.
Alright.
I once knew a god named Raoul the Destroyer. He liked to destroy his own kind. Remind me of him.
Sure. Why did that not work? That should have worked.
Well done. You are now an honorary destroyer. Landing zone activated.
Alright, yeah, this area has a lot of landing zones, if you couldn't tell that already. We've already got an odd job available, actually, which is kind of interesting. Let's go on and head up to this section of the planet next. Now, there's an interesting thing about this planet. I don't know if you guys realize this too. But really, there should not be gravity out here. Like, he should not be falling. He should just still be floating through space, unless everything out here has, you know, artificial gravity or something, which is possible. Still, that's just something I thought. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it should be. Okay, guys. Yeah, the 7 challenges, though. 6 of them, though, are in that arcade area, and all 6 of them are, like, games. Most of the games are easy. There's only one that's actually difficult, so we should be able to get through at least 5 of the challenges in a single video. Hopefully we can get through the landing zones pretty soon, too. This area does have one tricky landing zone as well. A little bit trickier. It's not bad, but it's one of the hardest landing zones in the game, probably. Along with that jumping on our Boodle's head one back in Belleville, that's just more glitchy than anything. But yeah, guys, we're here. Final area of the game. This walkthrough's really kind of gone fast, actually. A little bit faster than I expected it to. And yeah, there's another job over there.
Things out here get about too fast.
Oh, yeah.
In a moment, the world would slow down.
Jeez, I need to drink something. No, I'm not getting a cold. I just need to drink something.
Plenty of time for a godly VM. Now that I can think again. Landing zone.
The next one is out here. Great. Let's try to get this landing zone by the end of the video so that we can get through the last 2 landing zones. The odd job, maybe one of the challenges next video. I don't know what we'll be able to get through next video. I guess we'll find out then, though. A lot of asteroids, yep. But yeah, if you miss a jump out here, you're going to fall to your death, so just keep that in mind. Teleporter here for something. I get the black hole gun out if this is the one that I'm thinking of. It might be.
If you suck fire,
Yeah.
you will suck plenty.
5 Nexos are going to spawn here. You have to form a black hole and suck in all 5 at once. This is probably one of the hardest landing zones in the game, because it can be a little tricky to do. Especially, but we got it.
You suck. Getting to the activator.
Thank you, Arboodle. You suck too.
Thanks for your generous
You know what? If I can, I'm just going to go on and unlock the rest of the landing zones in this video if I can. Just try to go on and get that done. It's one less thing to worry about in later videos. So here's the cloning labs. But yeah, there's 3 different missions we can do right now. This one and the one at the amusement park, or no, this one and the one over at the resort area are pretty short. The one at the amusement park, though, takes a while, if I remember correctly. Alright, so there's one landing zone right down there, which unfortunately we don't have anywhere to go. Yeah, this area has a lot of landing zones just total, as well as probably, I think, the most in the game that you have to unlock, if I remember correctly. So you guys want to get a 20-minute long video today. That's something that's rare for me, unless it's like a joke project or something. And I feel like you can't get out of your saucer as fast in this area. Maybe that's, I don't know. Maybe it's just a glitch or something with the game. Switch back to the Zapamatic. Am I even going in the right direction? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, lots of Nexos on this planet. When you get to the higher alert levels, as I said before, you'll be fighting the red Nexos Viridian Warriors, which are the toughest enemies in the game. They are basically the equivalent of the Blisk. Though, as you guys recall, we had easy ways to take out the Blisk and destroy all humans too by the end of the game. With, you know, fully upgraded Gastro and Zapamatic Disintegrator combination worked very well. Ion Detonator could help.
Don't you wish your clone friend was hot like me? Work on your fitness. Race to the beacons.
Okay, I don't know why you quoted that, but whatever. And here's the challenge out here, so I'm going to have to remember exactly where that is. This is the 7th challenge of the area. Unfortunately, these markers don't appear on your radar. That challenge is probably what you guys would expect it to be. I'm sure you guys probably know what that is, considering there's been one of them in each area before this. You know what? Time stop. There's been one of that challenge in every area of the game, so I'm sure you guys know what it is. And the last one is somewhere over here. So we got a ways to go to get over here. This will be the last thing we do in the video, though. So I guess you guys are going to get like a 20-minute long video, which is rare occasion. Rare occasion, because I know, partially because probably not a lot of people have time to watch like 20-minute videos every day. That's why I usually try to keep them around 15 minutes or so. Plus a 20-minute long video is obviously going to take a fair amount longer to upload than a 17-minute long video, or even like a 15, 16, 17-minute long video. How close are we? Right over here. And I believe that this landing zone is a freebie. I believe it is. I hope it is. That would be a great way to end the video. Free landing zone.
Our Google is getting especially
Yes!
today. Have a free landing zone on me.
Alright guys, so in this video we have completed the first mission and all 5 landing zones. So next time we will probably do one of the odd jobs, like the odd job that's available to us, as well as some of the challenges. But I guess we'll see next time, however I'm feeling next time. So yeah, next time we'll do whatever I feel like doing. But about 8 or 9 more videos, we'll be done with the walkthrough. See you guys then.